What's going on, guys? Welcome to video 4 in our Privy Real Estate Software training series. This is, again, video 4. We're going to be going into how to comp and then add to our CRM so we can send offers out. We're also going to be getting into how we find the real estate agent's information to send those offers out. If you haven't already, check out our other 3 videos prior to this. Finding our buyers so we can build our buy box, build our filters for our searches, and working off our lists. Working off our list, we're going to soft comp, and then finally, we're here in our hard comp. So we're going to be taking a look at these properties that we've already been through. Should have already seen these in our previous videos. We're going to be sending out offers. So we'll get right into it. This is your boy, Brad Garcia with Real Estate Investing Made Easy. And let's get right into it, guys. So these are the properties that we are going to be comping and just taking another look at. When I put these in here, I do a pretty good job of making sure I have where my offer is going to be already and the comps that I had taken a look at in the soft vetting, soft comping analysis. That's a quick process. That's real, just like taking a quick look at it. This part of the process is going to be taking a much deeper dive into the property, making sure that our offer is going to be solid, and then getting that into our CRM, creating our deal analyzer, pulling the property radar profile, the tenant circuit profile, finding the realtor's information, and then sending an offer out. Okay, so I'm going to be going through all that. So real quick, again, I had already taken a look at some of the comps, so we're going to go right to those. Heart, Cell, and Palm at 184,000. And I know we're doing 60% here, so we're looking at 306 as an ARV. So, okay, here we go. From top to bottom, we're looking at Heart Cell. All right, did I do 184 divided by 0.65? Yeah, that's what I did. Okay, yeah, 65% ARV. I think that's where we went. Yep, in Lakeland. Okay, so Heart Cell. Let's just go through a couple of these things. We got within a 20% of square footage, 3-bed, 2-bath, built same year, right? Or within, where's ours? 57, 52. Okay, ours is actually a little newer. All right, now, one thing that I haven't second thoughts about here is the days on market is 133. Take a look too, like where in relation to our property is this one. It said it was within, you should actually tell us right here. So they didn't do all the floors, it looks like. At the bathrooms, okay. Could have done something with the backyard. All right, that's at 285. What was my other? West Palm. Okay, this one was quicker. This one is an investor Privy preferred. I didn't see this one. What's this one about? Let's take a look here. It only sat for 35 days. It was staged well. That's one thing. We did a full flip, it looks like. Let's look at the bathrooms. Staging's huge, guys. When you're selling, definitely do a stage pictures. People have a hard time visualizing, furniture and everything, what the layout is. If it's totally vacant. Okay, this one's got a back ADU. West Palm. Okay, let's look at this one. There's double the lot, so we'll have to take off. Let's bring it down to 10%, bring it down to 350 or so for the lot size. This is what it's crazy. What is it? Is this a new Florida thing, guys? Tell me in the comments. Anybody doing homes in Florida and they know why they're doing dual tone top and bottom cabinets? What is that about? Okay, didn't do the bathroom. The pictures are. Oh, this is interesting. This bathroom is also the laundry room. That is weird. I would be comfortable putting in at 285 here at the. If we can get this at 185. So here's the next step for us, guys. So when I say is, okay, 184 is our offer. Let me bring this over here so you guys can see it. All right, this is our CRM. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this to submit offer. It's going to be one of our call my driving for dollars Privy. We're going to add this. This part of our process, we are going to dial in. What I would like to see is a spreadsheet, convert it into a CSV and put that in. I'm not sure that Forefront has that capability. And so that's kind of why I haven't done it that way yet. Well, but that is severely limiting the amount of offers you can get out. Okay, now, because I'm adding to the CRM, I need to add primary contact information. And so what we're going to do to get that is, you can see right here, it'll give you the information on the brokerage and a listing agent. But I know that in a lot of cases, Zillow will have a lot more info like their phone number. Here's another quick tip because we're going to be emailing these offers. So what I like to do is I'll just highlight that I don't need the brokerage number. I'm going to right click and insert it. A lot of times, real estate agents want to get sound. And so a lot of times they will have their email on some other website. This part, you got to do a little bit of digging. Let's see if we have somewhere else. Just kidding. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Bingo. Okay. You just got to do a little digging, guys. All right. So we're going to add that to the email. Okay. You guys are going to kind of get into look into Forefront now. Forefront works. Okay. So our process in here, this part is going to be a little more situational dependent for you, depending on the TRM you have. So for us, what we do is, and I'm going to bring over, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my address, I'm going to drop it into Property Radar. This will pull out the report for the tax record. It'll give me all the information on this property, seller, mortgage info, all that good stuff. I'm just going to save this. It's name, just the street address. Then what I can do is I come in here, I'm going to make a copy of my deal analyzers, and then I'm going to make a folder for this particular property. And I'm just going to bring it back out here. I need to go. Coconuts, okay. Name. Okay, this part does take a little bit. Like I said, it's not the most efficient way because I don't believe Forefront has the capability to just drop them into the CSV. That's something I'm going to have to take a look at. But I want to make sure too, like when I'm putting these offers out, that I'm actually going to be able to track them. That's really important because you're going to be putting out a lot of offers, and as that number grows, as time goes on, you're going to forget. You're going to forget what properties that you put offers on. You're going to forget to follow up with them, and all of that stuff is going to just eat into the amount of deals you can do. So what's sustainable is doing a little bit of work on the front end. And so we're going out to, what was the property address again? South Lincoln. All right. Now I'm going to pull over the report, drop it in there as well. Now there's a sub-2 deal analyzer in there as well. We're not going to do that because we're not going to underwrite that yet. I don't need to mess with that. Okay. If it comes to that point, then we'll take a look at it. But as it stands right now, we don't need to. Okay. And I'm just putting all this information in so that I can reference it and my underwriter can take a look at it as well. If he goes in there to rerun to confirm, he's going to want to see all this information, and it's going to be much faster if I put it in there for him. So we're right, making sure everything is kosher. Now we know that our offer was 184, and that puts us at an ARV of 285. All right, so we want to make sure that makes sense. Some cash is 184. Our ARV is 285. Okay, now I'm just going to do back of the napkin math in this area. It's going to be, let's do $30 a square foot for 1,292. Okay, say 40,000. That number is low. We're going to come down on that. Because what this is doing, guys, it's factoring in closing costs, holding costs, the cash that's required, the cost of that cash, your selling costs, all of that. So we have to have enough movement, and we could possibly come up on this ARV, but I'm trying to be conservative when we're doing our comping so that when I go to sell it, I have a smoking deal for a buyer, not going in and being like, well, it's gonna be thin or it's gonna work. And so we can adjust. So what is this listed for? 250. All right, we may have to come down to, let's see, 165. What's that look like? There's a 1-for-1. We have 15%. So this is where I'd be okay. This is where I'd be okay at if this ARV is accurate. And we may be able to come up on that, but I'd rather come in low and then take a look at it, my underwriter confirm, and then come in and say, you know what, actually come in higher. This deal analyzer, by the way, schedule some time on the calendar. Take a look at some of the things that we have available to you. Anyway, you can take a look about getting that to you. So this closing time, I should have done this from a different one. It's going to be days. What do we have in Florida as far as our title? I believe it's Advantage. Okay, all this is good. And so I'm going to tick this over. I'm going to do what I need to do to get the signature on, save it as the LOI, drop it in the property folder. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect my Google Drive folder for this property to itself in the property record. Now, a month later, when I'm going to follow up, I can go back in and I got all of this information in there. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my realtor's contact info, and it's going to be super simple. I just want to put the address and my company name, LOI. Thank you. Boom. Easy does it. And so we just sent out the offer after copying it, after adding it to our CRM, doing all the necessary, adding all the necessary components that we need to in our CRM for proper follow-up. And the last thing that we're going to do here is once I've added this property to the CRM, I want to take out of comp, and I'm going to add it here into this list. We've sent an offer out. Okay, and that's it. Now I can go back down into the rest of my properties. I can send out what I need to as far as offers go and just move on with the day. So that's our process as far as sending the offers, copying them, find the realtor information, and then finally sending that offer out. If you guys have any questions or want to get on our calendar to get over the information I talked about or the spreadsheets, please schedule time on my calendar below. And as always, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to see more videos like this. If you guys want to see more content and are enjoying the content, that will greatly support the channel and getting us and allowing us to do this more and more for you guys. So appreciate your views and just all your support, guys, and we'll see you on the next video.